Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Seva Gurukulam online classes. Are you all ready? Fresh? Smiling? Please sit in your place. Don't change the place, okay? Have a book and pen. Get ready. Okay? A very interesting branch of mathematics. And it is also called commercial mathematics. It's all about business. Money matters. In these days, money makes so many things. M-O-N-E-Y, money makes many things. Correct? But please note, money is not only the life, it is not only the criteria. Money comes and goes, whereas morality comes and grows. Okay? So what we have studied in the previous class about ratios and percentages. What is ratio? Whenever two things of the same kind are compared, we get ratio. And that if it expressed in terms of percentages, percent means in terms of 100. So that ratio can be in terms of percentages also. And also we have studied about increase or decrease percent. Recently I heard rates of petrol have decreased and gold prices have increased. So that increase and decrease, depending on the international market, there will be that, correct? That will be in terms of percentages. And for some festivals and all, they announce about discounts, discount sale. Why do they give discount? Just to dispose of the old items or just to attract people more and more. Is it not? Or to make some publicity, they will give discounts for certain goods. And in the business we find this profit. In some of the business we find profit. Of course, nobody will start the business without profit. Profit is a must. We say don't know. But sometimes loss also occurs. Some goods will be spoiled due to some reasons. Some goods will not be working properly, correct? Sometimes the good will not reach the parties properly. So there will be business loss also. And this will be calculated on the basis of cost price. And the profit or loss is added, you get selling price. And then profit per 100 is calculated in terms of percentage. And loss per 100 calculated in the terms of loss percentage. Okay, that's all we have studied. Last but not the least, we have studied about sales tax, VAT and GST. They are the different taxes added on the goods, and especially nowadays this VAT and sales tax is not there. The only GST is there. About 18% they will charge, and the tax will go to the government, correct? All these things we have studied. Now let us work out some home assignment. I purchased a hair dryer for rupees 3,300 including 10% VAT. What is VAT? Value added tax. Find the price before VAT was added. So how to do it? Here original price is not known. You can take it as X or you can take it as 100 here. And then there is 10% VAT. So when 10% VAT is added, 100 plus 10 becomes 110. Correct? So, but in the question you are given that cost of hair dryer including VAT was 3,300. So, if that is the case, what is the original cost? They are telling before adding VAT. So, you can say cost price and then one selling price including VAT. Is it not? with VAT, inclusive of VAT. So, if 100 rupees we have taken as the cost price, then 10% of the VAT is added, that becomes 110. Now, in your question you are given that a hair dryer is available for rupees 3,300. So, that is the price he brought. So, what is the original price? So, cross multiply, you get it as 3,300 into 100 by 110. Understood? If 100 rupees is the original price, selling price will be 110 because VAT is added. If 3,300 is the price, what was the original price? That is the question. So, if you cancel 1 za, 3 za, 30. So, answer is 3,000 rupees. 3,000 rupees is the original cost of the hair dryer. Correct? So, that is the answer for this question. It is a 2 marks question. You must answer in 2 minutes, 4 minutes. An article was purchased for rupees 1,239 including GST of 18%. Find the price of the article before GST was added. What is GST? Goods and service charges. Correct? That is a tax. So, solution. This is also 2 marks question. You must answer in 4 minutes or maximum 5 minutes. So, price let, we can say, not given, that is why you can say let the price of the article, what you call it as cost price, be equal to rupees 100. Rupees 100. So, GST, goods and service charges, tax for that 18%. So, you can say selling price of the article. So, when GST is added, it will be cost price plus GST. So, cost price we are taking it as 100, GST is 18, totally it becomes 118. Correct? So, by question, the article was purchased. By question, selling price of the article is rupees 1239. And therefore, cost price of the goods or price of the goods goods you can say, or here it is called article. Maybe a timepiece, a watch, camera, like that. 1239 into 100 by 118. 250 za, 259 za. And if you divide 1239 by 59, you get 21. So this is 1 za, 21 za. 59 2 za 118, 5 remains 59. So 59 minus 59. So that will be 0, and that is why you get 21. So 21 into 50, that is 1050. 1050 is the answer. So as usual, like last time only, we taken the price of the, that is cost price 100 rupees, GST is 18%. So 100 plus 18% means per 100. So 100 plus 18 is 118. In question you are giving selling price of the article is 1239. Therefore cost price. So 100 rupees cost price, selling price is 118. If selling price is 1239, what is the cost price? So it will be 1050 is the answer. Okay. We shall pass on to today's topic. Simple interest and amount. So you have seen such famous banks, correct? Like SBI. Can you name some more? Yes, Corporation Bank, then Bank of Baroda, then Syndicate Bank, Canara Bank, and so on. What do the bank do? They will keep the money safely, gold also, and they will give interest also. There are different kinds of accounts, right? Like current account, savings bank account, fixed deposit. Is it not? There are different kinds of accounts and they will give interest. At the same time, if you take some loans, they will charge interest also. Loans for buildings, loans for studies, is it not? For other purposes, if you take loans, they will charge interest also. To purchase a land or a vehicle or etc., house etc., sometimes you have to take loan from a bank or an agency. Agency means what? Some other private parties will be there. They also will lend money. The money we borrow is called as principal, not college principal. Spelling is same. This is money they are telling. For keeping this money for some time, the borrower has to pay some extra money to the bank. And it is true for the money we kept in bank also. For that money, the bank will give money. If you take loan means we have to give the money. This is known as interest. We can find the amount you have to pay at the end of the year by adding the sum borrowed and the interest. So suppose you take money as a loan for the purchase of land, purchase of house, then we have to repay the amount with interest. That is called as simple interest here. Okay, we will work out some problem. Amount is equal to principal plus interest. Suppose you have taken about say 2 lakhs as loan. Say interest is about about 20,000. So 2 lakhs plus 20,000 you have to give in sum. Okay, for that you must have, all of us must have one it's called check leaf. It's called check leaf. It is of HDFC bank, name is here, date, month, year. I think all of you know how to write checks, correct? For account means you must draw 2 lines here parallel, and pay means you have to write it is self account or to give to somebody, and amount you have written here in numbers. Same thing in words you must write. You should not do any mistakes. And you have to sign it here if it is your check. If it is self account, you have to sign backside also, and there will be an account number here. That number will be taken into count. This is a check number, check leaf number. Okay, and this is one sample of passbook. So bank will give passbook where they enter the amount you have deposited or amount you have drawn. For both they will write in the passbook. So let us work out some problems on this. Find interest and amount to be paid on rupees 1500 at 5% per annum after 2 years. So here it is a simple interest case. So first you must write what is given. What is given? Principal. We call it as P, rupees 1500. And time means period or duration, you can say, 2 years. Then you are given with rate of interest, 5%. That is for 100 rupees, 5 rupees is the interest for 1 year. And what they are asking? They are asking interest how much? Interest how much? So there is a formula. Come on, anybody? Simple interest. There are two kinds of interest. One is called compound interest, and another is called simple interest. Anybody know the formula? SI is equal to, come on, P into T into R by 100. What is P? P is principal. How much? 1500. What is T? Time. What is R? Rate of interest by 100. So 0, 0 cancels. It will be 10 into 15, 150 rupees. That is the interest. And they are asking amount also. This is the interest. Therefore, amount is equal to A, principal plus interest. Principal is how much? 1500. What is interest? 150. Add it, 1650. Very simple question. You studied this in class 7th. Okay, so PTR by 100, whatever given you apply, you will get a reply 1650. Written down? Okay. Now coming to the second question. And this is about today's topic, namely compound interest. In simple interest, that formula you have seen. In the formula, I equals PTR by 100. The same formula can be used here also. In this formula, suppose you are given with the P, T and R, you can find out I. If you are given with I, P and T, you can find out R. If you are given with I, P and R, then you can find out T. If you are given with T and R and I, you can find out P. Okay, out of the 4 items, any 3 are given, you can find the 4th one. Okay, that formula we will use it here also. What is called compound interest? In some situations, after a certain interval, the interest due is added to the principal. For example, if you have taken loan for 1 year, you are not able to repay it, then the interest will increase. So that is what is called as compound interest. This becomes the new principal. After 1 year, that interest will be added to the principal. That becomes the principal for the second year. The difference of the amount at the end of the last interval and initial principal is called the compound interest. Okay. So, in some cases that P1 and P2, if you add it also, it will give the same answer. But in some cases, last amount minus initial principal, that gives the compound interest, A minus I, A minus P gives I. I means here compound interest. We will be very clear if you know the problems. So, we will work out on problem on this based on that formula. So, find the compound interest and amount for rupees 1000 at the rate of 5% for 2 years when the interest is compounded, not simple. That means for every year you must calculate interest. So, principal for the first year you call it as P1, 1000 rupees. Then your rate of interest 5%. And now you have to find out simple interest, that is SI for the first year. What is the formula? P T R by 100. What is P? So, P is not 100, P is principal, 1000 into 1 into 5 by 100. So, 0 cancels, you get 50 rupees. That is the interest for first year. That should be added to the principal. That is the change now. Why it is done? Because he is not able to pay in first year. So, he says give me one more year. Then bank will say yes, but you have to give compound interest. That is, you have to add it to the principal, that is 1000 plus 50, 1050 rupees. That is the principal for second year. Using it, you have to find out simple interest for second year. Again same formula. Principal P T R. Now you have to use P2. This is P1, this is P2 by 100. That is equal to, what is P2? This is P2, 1050. Time is 1 year only. Rate of interest also no change, by 100. Okay. That will be equal to 5 ones are 5 20s are 20 ones are, or you can say 0 cancels, 105 by 2, that is 52.5, 52.5. Correct? 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4, 1 remains, 2 5s are 10. So, simple interest for second year is 52.50. Now, what is the amount now? Amount at the end of second year. So, principal was 1050. So, 1050 we have taken here plus 52.50. It will be equal to 50 as usual. 2 plus 0 is 2, 5 plus 5 is 10, and then 1, 1102.50. That is the amount. So, after second year you have to give so much. So, what is the compound interest? Is equal to A2 minus P1. A2 is 1102.50 minus 1000 into 102.50. 50. In this case, you can add the interest also, that's also okay. I1 plus I2, get the same thing. So, how you have done it? First is simple interest, use the formula. P1 you must take, is called P1, 1000 into 1 into 5 by 100, 50 rupees you got. Then you find out amount, P1 plus I1, 1000 plus 50, 1050, that you call it as P2 now. So, simple interest for second year, this is I2, what we have done is I2 here, 1050 into 1 into R by, R means 5% by 100, that is 52.5. So, simple interest is equal to 52.50 for second year. Amount at the end of second year, 1050 plus 52, that is 1102.50. Compound interest is equal to A2 minus P1. A2 is 1102.50 minus 1000 becomes 102.50. Okay, this is a 3 marks question. You have to answer in 6 minutes. Okay, noted down? Okay. We will pass on to home assignments. Find a simple interest and amount for rupees 10,000 invested at 5% interest at the rate of rupee at the 5% rate for 2 years. So, you have to find out simple interest. Formula PTR by 100, correct? Second question, find the compound interest and the amount for the principal rupees 5,000 at the rate of 10% for 2 years, compounded annually. Okay. Now, let us see what Bhagwan Baba says. Baba says, money comes and goes, morality comes and grows. So, even though one person earns crores of rupees, that is not his value. His value is about morality, how he lives in the life. Is he helpful to others? Is he compassionate? All that will count. Okay, that's what is called as morality, respecting elders, love for God, fear of sin, all this come under morality. So, while coming, we are not taking 1 rupee also, we will not bring 1 rupee also. While going also, we don't take 1 rupee also. In between, why that crazy? Of course, one should have money. Money is needed, but not too much. So, that is what morality stands for, how to live in life. Right? So, come prepared for the answers. Thank you.